612.
Confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur reaches 910, out of which 251 are recovered cases. Active cases are 659. India reports 14,933 confirmed cases of COVID-19 in last 24 hours. Death toll reaches 14,011. United Association of Recognized Schools of Manipur denounces recent government's order regarding tuition fees and payment of teachers' salary during lockdown period. And Manipur joins in observing Olympic Day at Manipur Olympic Association conference hall in Kumalampak Sports Complex. A very good evening to you all. I'm Kanel Shambanduram presenting you the evening news. First of all, Impact TV would like to wish all our viewers a very happy and a prosperous Rathayatras. With this, let's start the bulletin with the most important news. Confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur have reached 910, out of which recovered cases are 251 and active cases are 659. Last night, 1,553 samples were tested at VRDL RIMS, out of which 10 samples tested positive for COVID-19, while 1,122 samples were tested at VRDL Jenims, out of which 39 were positive. RIMS is planning to recover its radiotherapy ward into COVID Block B to house the increasing number of positive patients. A total of 19,838 samples have been tested for COVID-19 at VRDL Jenims, and altogether 21,366 samples at VRDL RIMS so far. Sample testing for coronavirus are going on at both RIMS and Jenims. More positive cases of COVID-19 are expected this evening. India has reported 14,933 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 in the last 24 hours. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's confirmed cases have reached 4,40,215, out of which 1,78,014 are active cases. Recovered cases are 2,48,190. Altogether, 14,011 patients have died so far. Maharashtra is on the top with 61,807 active cases. Meanwhile, the recovery rate of patients from COVID-19 infection in India have improved to 56.37%. ICMR said that a total of 1,87,233 tests of the COVID-19 or coronavirus samples were conducted by the various laboratories in the country within 24 hours. Globally, coronavirus has infected over 90 lakh people. Over 4,70,000 people have succumbed to COVID-19 and over 48 lakh people have recovered so far. USA is on the top with over 23 lakh confirmed cases and total deaths of over 1,22,000. India is at 4th place in the world. Assam's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 5,853, out of which 2,276 are active cases. Nagaland's confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 330, out of which 189 are active cases. Tripura's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 1,241, out of which 464 are active cases. Mizoram's total confirmed COVID-19 cases are 142, out of which 130 are active cases. Arunachal Pradesh confirms COVID-19 cases have reached 148, out of which 126 are active cases. There are 49 active cases in Sikkim and only 6 active cases of COVID-19 in Meghalaya. Private schools have denounced the recent government's order in relation to tuition fees and payments of staff's salary for private schools during the lockdown period. United Association of Recognized Schools of Manipur, UARSOM, an association of private schools of both Hills and Valley, CVSE and mission schools held a press meet in this regard at Takyal Kolom Laikai in Imphal West District today. Speaking to media, UARSOM's President Eld Joy Kumand alleged that the June 20 order is an attempt to eliminate private schools. He said the order, which instructs private schools not to collect tuition fees from students from April to July and to give a salary to both their teaching and non-teaching staffs as per students' strength, cannot be accepted. Joy Kuman said most schools have not even completed admission process owing to the pandemic. He added that governments and the association held discussions to chart out ways to pay teachers' salary. Joy said schools have even informed the government that necessary data could not be submitted yet, as more schools are being utilized as COVID-19 quarantine centers. He demanded the government to withdraw its order, else to face intense agitations from the private schools authorities. Taking part in the press meet, Association's Vice President P. Sanayaima said the government's order to pay salary to both teaching and non-teaching staff from students' admission fee is unreasonable. He said many CVSE schools could not complete admission process due to coronavirus lockdown. Sanayaima added that schools are unable to submit necessary documents of students due to ban on admission process by the government. He appeals to lift the ban imposed on class 11 admission in private schools.
Problem lay rengi tanza amadi school khudimakta quarantine hangdana leiningai amadi school singi admission process loi ringai manungda angang singi accurate data piu haibase masi feasible oide masi premature oi tasengna government na akoi private school se takoi to haiba targa su thangoi sena haibiu akoi madugi thamda akoi tongna bagi thamda sem sadana lei march bogdi any how tokdana akoi gi lejeramba income mayam adigi management gi lejere fund kharaduna akoi manage toba ngamgre aduna makha tarak basidi piu haiba salary singa se school singda masi piu ngambagi akwai de capacity leite school launching ibana maram orakanda lakado emission gi angang sing gi lakado fee leite paisa leita bana maram orakanda oja singi salary pi ba se private school sing tawjeri ba akwai dadi yaba sung ngamjoroi pi da ba yadi haiba taragadi akwai school sing amadi ai yum hingon yo thoga pi bana tan akwai upai leite.
Sedo Hyanglam has banned any forms of debt collection, loaning or microfinance banking activities in the area under the association during the lockdown period. Social worker Sheikh Nurul Hassan has filed a PIL at the Supreme Court against eliminations exercised in Manipur based on 2001 census under the Elimination Act 2002. Speaking to media at his residence in Khetrigao, Awangklaikai today, Sheikh Nurul Hassan said he filed the PIL on the June 21 as the elimination based on erroneous 2001 census is against people's constitutional and fundamental rights. He added that 2001 based elimination not only violates Article 81, Article 82, Article 170 and Article 330 of the Indian Constitution, but it has the potential to cause animosities among ethnic groups in the state.
2007 के जनवरी के तांग 53 गुवाहाटी हाई कोर्ट ना 2001 के सेंसस से बोगस ओय फोर्स तौरगा मैनिपुलेटेड ओइबा दुगुम अरानबा सेंसस डाटा अम खकनी हाइना जजमेंट अम खक लेकी एखोइगी तंपाक का चिंग अनिदा लेरिबा पॉपुलेशन रेशियो से येंगुरगा कइगुम 2001 सेंसस ता बेस तौरगा डिलिमिटेशन से पंगथोक तारगदी तंपाक तगी चिंग दा असेंबली सीट खरा सटखिबा याबगी ओइथोप लेबा नेचुरल जस्टिस की मयोक्ता पीसफुली कोएग्जिस्ट तौरिबा multi ethnic na khundalita ba Manipur da equal representation da yumpham oiraga pangthokadaba delimitation ase unequal oirakadoba Kesavananda Bharati case ta ain gi luisang oiriba Supreme Court na equal representation ase basic structure of constitution ne hairiba basic structure of constitution sidi singna ba yade semdok sadok pa yade haiba rayama mamang da Supreme Court na.
A woman had a narrow escape after she was assaulted allegedly by her husband in Imphal East District. Joint Action Committee has been formed against the domestic violence case. The JAC has threatened of intense agitations if appropriate actions are not taken against the accused. As per report received by Impact News, the incident came to light when the victim's mother visited her on 20th of July. She found her daughter severely injured with burries all over her body, tied to her bed with a rope. Speaking to media, JAC convener Muhammad Fazur Rahman said the husband in question is 35-year-old Muhammad Habibur, son of Muhammad Abdur, a resident of Ngariand, Makhalaikai. The victim was admitted to District Hospital Taubal by her mother on the same day. She was discharged yesterday for further treatment at home due to COVID-19 situation at the hospital. A case has been filed at the Porompat Women's Police Station to nab the husband and other involved in the harassment. Farmers of Imphal East District are facing scarcity of fertilizers for paddy cultivations. Farmers of Nongada, Laimakong, Mapald, Saijang, Sabung Kok, Yangang Pokpi, Thamna Pokpi, Sana Sabi and other in the district are worried that rice production will be hampered as they are unable to use fertilizer when it is required the most. Farmers expressed disappointment that despite lining up at Agriculture Department since early morning amid lockdown, many farmers could not get urea since the department issued limited tokens. They say the fertilizers are being sold on black at some local outlets at the rate of around 600 to 800 rupees per bag, but even that is not available at the time. They appealed to the authorities concerned to look into the matter. Secretary of Saijang Development Committee Eld Sobha has said that farmers of Imphal East District, mainly those in the Lamlai constituency, are facing scarcity of fertilizers for paddy cultivation. Saijang Development Committee, Saijang Progressive Youth Club and Saijang Chaukat Taurang Nupi Furup held a press meet in this regard at Saijang Community Hall today. Farmers of Saijang took part in the press meet. Speaking to media, Sobha said farmers from the 10 constituencies of Imphal East District have to line up at Agriculture Department office in Porompat to get fertilizer. He said the farmers have to even start queuing from the previous evening and even endure seeding from the police when the crowd increases. But despite such efforts, all of them cannot get fertilizer as the department issued only limited tokens per day, whereas farmers from the faraway areas are unable to even get the office due to lockdown restrictions and curfew. Sobha appealed to the government to take necessary measures to take away their plights. Well, now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on week-long blood donation camp organized by Harry Kond and Descent. We will be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
Ma'am, Higher Secondary School Gharigi online amasung offline da class 11 amasung 12 science tamnabagi damak admission open tawzari. COVID-19 lockdown na maram oiduna parents singi financial gi khudong chadabasing yenglaga mahiroi singda khudong chaba khara pizari. 100% free admissions akoppa marol gi damak makagi phone number sing asida contact.
Ichabu mahitam hanba haibasi mama mapa singna machada piba ngamba khwaidigi chabu khudoni. Slopland Public School, biggest and the finest residential school, Manipur gi oina lemjuningai oiraba mahei tampam ama oiriba khwaidagi chunaraba mafamda semgatlaba CBSE the affiliate toba higher secondary school oiri icha singbu admission tawiduna mama mapa singna machada piba ngamba khwaidagi chabu khudol oibiu ichagi phazabalam chat sajati ahombadu ubiu Slopland Public School Khongjom.
Banthobi Group of Companies presents Banthobi Housing Finance Company Limited, regulated by National Housing Bank, wholly owned by Reserve Bank of India, provide subsidized home loan under PMAY-CLS Housing for All by 2022 mission. Banthobi Microfin deals with microfinance activities only. Banthobi Nidhi Limited provides loan against fixed deposit, loan against property, etc. Banthobi Constructions Private Limited facilities. Booking started for real estate residential projects of flats, villas or row houses, etc. For more details, kindly contact Banthobi Housing Finance Company Limited and its subsidiary group of companies, or report Info.
Welcome back. After the break, you are watching Evening News. Harry-conned and disarmed kicked off week-long blood donation camp at the RIMS Department of Immunohematology and Blood Transfusion today. The camp was organized to ensure availability of blood for emergency at blood banks amid the COVID-19 lockdown. More than 10 volunteers donated blood on the first day. Speaking to media, Harry-conned General Secretary Y. Surjit Kumar Kumand said limited individuals will be allowed to donate blood each day during the week-long camp, as gathering of large number of people is not allowed due to the pandemic. He appealed to interested volunteers to contact the organization. Surjit Kumar also appealed to the public to abide by government's guidelines to combat COVID-19. BJP Manipur Pradesh observed the 67th death anniversary of the founder of Bharatiya Janata Sangh, Shyama Prasad Mukherjee, at the party's office in Nitai Patchuthek today. Former president of BJP Manipur Pradesh S. Santi Kumar and Vodod and Lok Sabha MP Dr. R.K. Ranjan were among those present on the occasion. Speaking as a chief guest, Dr. R.K. Ranjan said that the day is significant for BJP. He added that Shyama Prasad Mukherjee not only plays a vital role in India's freedom struggle, but also in many other fields. There will be no end to his recognition. Floral tributes were paid to his portrait at the event. The development organization Andhra Kendra DOAK held a subdued celebration of 13th state-level Pineapple Festival at the Thambalnu Market Complex in Andhra today. The event aims to encourage farmers. DOAK Vice President W. Sanatond Sana Ningsaibam Dhiren, General Secretary H. Okind Sharma, Finance Secretary N. Nabakumar, and Advisor L. Dorend attended the event. Annual Kang Chingba event, which falls on the second day of Ingen as per Manipuri lunar calendar, usually in the month of June or July, was not held with much prompt and gaiety this year due to COVID-19 pandemic. Keeping the tradition subdued, Kang festivals commence today at Sri Sri Govindaji temples with mandatory rituals. Devotees offered fresh vegetables and fruits to God Jagannath, Balabhadra and the goddess Subhadra at the temple. India and China have reached a mutual consent to disengage in the eastern Ladakh sector, and the group's commander levels taken between India and China and Moldova. Both sides agreed to disengage from the old fractioned areas. Army sources reported that the corps commander level talks between India and China yesterday were held at Moldova in a cordial, positive and constructive atmosphere. Modalities of disengagement from old fractioned areas in eastern Ladakh were discussed and will be taken forward by both sides. The meeting has started at around 11:30 a.m. yesterday at Moldova on the Chinese side of land of actual control, opposite to Seoul, to diffuse the tension in the eastern Ladakh sector. This was the second meeting between the two corps commanders. They had met on June 6 and had agreed to disengage at multiple locations. Now the sports news. Manipur joins the world in holding Olympics Day celebrations today. Manipur Olympics Association organized an event to mark the day at MOA Conference Hall in Kumalampak Sports Complex. Education Minister cum MOA President Dr. Thokchomd Radheshyam, coaches of various sports, General Secretary Shunil Ilangbam, Senior Vice President G.A. Ibopisak and members of the association took part in the event. Speaking at the subdued event, Minister T.H. Radheshyam appealed to everyone to extend necessary encouragement and possible help to sportspersons. It may be mentioned that Prairie D. Corbetind took a major role in holding Olympic event and formed the International Olympic Committee in Paris on the 23rd of June of 1894. The 42nd International Olympic Committee meeting held at Switzerland's St. Moritz, attended by countries including Australia, Belgium, Canada, Great Britain, Greece, Portugal, Switzerland, Uruguay and Venezuela, decided to observe June 23 as Foundation Day of International Olympic Committee. Olympic Day run started with a 5 or 10-kilometer race on the 23rd of June 1987.
Honorable Chief Minister, whether atopa state sports ki activities tawada hojik lockdown si thugara tawba yabra yadabra koi exception or special or masi protocol me anu maintain toroga koi tawba yabra yadabra haibadu khanaraga koi society on behalf of Manipur Olympic Association koi practice haunaba coaching haunaba ai soidna ngasi mu honorable CM unabadai lokhat chage.
Football coach of the Manipur Police Sports Club M. Shurmala Chanu endeavors to produce eminent women footballers from Manipur. She is a daughter of late M. Roton and Loidang Leima of Langtabal Lept Makalekai. Shurmala ventured into football sports in 1989. She became NIS coach and AFC C license in 2001 and AFC B license in 2005. Speaking to media, Shurmala stressed on the need for old Manipur Football Association, coaches and football clubs of Manipur to look out for budding women footballers and train them. She has been training women footballers of YWC Langtabal who are part of national camp for the upcoming FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup.
When the Sacragamatang Matamsida Musat Kivizing Mosi Mel Hunabale, Lehodavizina Maramaka, Marakade Shirure, Adu Huzik, Atopa Club, no Putoga, diplomats the kind of Kumang Jackson and Honari. High club sings in a Putor, Matamsida Club, as the club name, Asida Karigumba, Kadab, High to Karigumba, the Panganatamina, a Jariba club, Gilajariba Oza, they organize their Jariba club, Singdona Karamoi, Gilajaba, Cradona players in Honavani, Adu Karigumba Sigi, Hena Pagalan Haragadi, any sponsorship Kumba Karigumba Kara, Equigi club sings the Tawani, any government side of Givo, any Pashapaiba, Quigi, footballer, Virgin side, the Gizo, club sings the Pasanu Sakara help to Viva, Adugumbo, Ragadi, Henazuka, Kanena Kali, Adagi, announcing the Zoki Bonjis, Hanavia, Sanare, last at the from the Bigi, the utility cap from the Bigi, Adugumba, Mayama, Kibigi, Moa Bonsanara, Tabak, the Hode, Kem to Hode, Sanara, I don't know how Adugumba Yamasu Tadavanate, Dum Tai. The Sugum was in shit talked about Quigi, Moigi, Plaramo, and a letter Magasuki, Hinjanaba, Manpugamena, Amanabo, Quigi, Moigi, Hinjanaba facility, Piviva, Adugumbuyan, Pame, Shaitagi, Aduga processing, Manipulable processing the Tanaraga, Amaga, Quick Ganzi, Shartonaraga, coaching Tauragadi, Henazupagan in a Kali, quick process Masenza, Muduga, Quick and Fagis Haitagi to refresher Coscumba, Club the Leva, processing the refresher Coscumba, Quigima Pandagi, Coscumba Kauraga, refresher Coscumba Pangtung, Gikano, so in the lay. I would the Asagin is with the laser, Adu, Ano, Novo Mam, Lactavanate, home with for science, not Takula Pugimatu, Aduga Quigi, Technico, Tectisto, Karigumba Kara, Heidi, Canabatum Lay, Adunama Fangi, Coscumba Kauraga, Manipur Lay, when Pico assessing the refresher Coscumba Tony, Adoragadi, Anganzi, Hena Pagana, so a Funtung.
Well, that is all we have in this bulletin, but before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at the headlines once again. Confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur reached 910, out of which 251 are recovered cases. Active cases are 659. India reports 14,933 confirmed cases of COVID-19 in last 24 hours. Death toll reaches 14,011. United Association of Recognized Schools of Manipur denounces recent government's order regarding tuition fees and payment of teachers' salary during lockdown period. And Manipur joins in observing Olympic Day at Manipur Olympic Association conference held in Kumalampak Sports Complex. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Manung Hutna. In the meantime, for more news and update, please do not hesitate to follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Until then, have a great evening and stay safe.